Rocky's definitely kicking Adonis's
The
ass.
Wire. Yeah, we're talking about him during the Wire days when he was like a dope fiend or some shit, you know, and all skinny and shit. So yeah, Rocky would have rocked his world. Oh, you
Wow,
didn't watch
see,
The Wire?
yeah, I didn't watch The Wire, so I had no idea that the actor who was playing Adonis in the Creed movies ever acted before. So you're saying he had a recurring
Yeah,
part in a show called The Wire
yeah. Which
that
you've
was
never watched The
popular in
Wire?
like the early 2000s, right?
Yeah, which you've never watched.
No, I never watched, but I don't like those drama shows anyway.
Of
And
course
back
not.
then, I think it was like an HBO thing too,
Yeah,
right?
it
Wasn't
was.
that right? So back then, I didn't even have cable or
Oh, such a great
HBO.
show.
I'm
Such a
sure
great
you
show.
did. But you
It
also like
is.
Breaking Bad and Sopranos, so
Breaking Bad is great. You haven't even watched an episode of Breaking Bad to make that decision.
I
Sopranos, I'm
get
actually
everything.
kind of on board with you with your criticisms. It's not enough for me to dislike the show, but at least
Yeah,
I get your criticisms of it. I think and to your point, I think if some of your criticisms were addressed in the show, it would have made for a better show.
thank
You
you. I
know?
appreciate
Yeah, I'm
that.
with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you can't say that shit about Breaking Bad, yeah, especially if you haven't seen it. And The Wire, another one.
Okay,
If you
sir.
haven't seen it,
Fair enough.
fair enough. It's
Yeah,
actually a pretty great cop show.
I'm
Pretty
sure
great
it is.
cop show. It is. You got the white Irish cop who's like the true blue fucking like we'll break the rules to get the bad guy type shit, but also a super drunk with mad side pussy. You know,
Yeah, of
but
course he is. I already
we're
don't like
talking
him.
Baltimore. Yeah, who else was in it? Let me
Yeah,
see,
who
what can I pull
else?
up
What
from The
other
Wire?
stereotype character did they make up some recycled drama, dialogue scenarios for?
But he's likable. He's he's the hero of the show. You know, he's not like so Soprano, like where where he does like the shit that you hate, for the most, he's really good detective. That's legit. And you're like, well, he'll do shit like he'll sidestep his commanding officer, like, and pursue a lead, even though he gets told to drop it, like one of those,
Yeah.
which I don't think that's like some crazy shit,
Well,
but like everybody else in the police force in that show is a lot of drunks. He just happens to be one of them.
interesting.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Let me see if I can find some good scenes here. What will offend you the most?
No, if it's good, if you're saying it's good, say what would impress me the most. Because all the clips I've seen from all those drama shows, I don't know. I think they're whack. I think a lot of them is shit. Sopranos
I don't
was
know what
almost
the scene
good.
is. I don't know what this one is, but we'll
Were
see.
you into shows like 6 Feet Under? Remember that was like the first HBO
No.
show I remember hearing about, and I heard all this hype
Yeah.
about 6 Feet Under. 6 Feet Under. If you had HBO too, like your parents were doing well because you had cable. So
Right.
it was like we didn't have cable in a 3-bedroom apartment in Coney Island with 8 people, 6 siblings and 2 parents. So right, so I wasn't sitting around watching fucking 6 Feet Under and all that shit. So by the
Right.
time I did get around to like seeing these episodes, I just started seeing these melodramas, and I was just like, "Oh, I get it now. The focus on is made up on people's lot. I don't know. It's hard to explain without sounding like I'm just jaded or something. Not jaded because nothing happened to me to not like these
Yeah.
shows, but it just sounding cynical, I guess.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that because I have enough real drama and I see my real like loved ones suffering and stuff. So I was like, okay, in movies I get why it works in telling like
Yeah.
this 2-hour piece of a movie, but anything like that just seemed like when I discovered how corny Days of Our Lives or All My Children were, when I'd be like seeing my grandmothers watching like my programs. I remember when the old lady, our grandmas
Oh,
would
yeah.
call their shows their programs. God
Oh
bless
yeah,
you. So
yeah.
I was like,
My
oh, this
yeah,
is stupid soap operas about like people who's cheating on who. So even when I was a kid, that like
yeah. I
struck me.
hated
I
that
was like,
shit.
oh, this is bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, I hated
So
that
that
shit.
that never left me just because it's like now there's curse words or titties and it's HBO and that maybe it's a drug dealer. I was like, it's still all days of our lives because the market is now and it's in Hollywood really much used to be TV, but now it's both, where it's just the story is kind of just like I don't know, this retelling like story of like the character, male or female, cheated on someone. I don't know. It's just this. I can't explain it very well, but it's this whole like menagerie of just shit that I just see um, as just bad entertainment because it's really just trying to like provoke. It's a mental fuck to like just get you to emotionally feel about the bad, mostly bad trauma stuff in these make believe lives, and I'm like, I don't know. Life's too real for me for that shit. See, that's the Irish in me coming out. Like I get
All right.
insulted by that, So I don't need. That's why Greg said it best recently. Greg the Great
Which is
on one of these
Greg the
shows where
Great.
he was like, "Oh, Charlie doesn't like TV," and I was like,
Yeah,
"You know
no,
what?
yeah.
I think since past 2010, I don't."
Yeah, yeah. Well, we've touched on this a bit. Yeah, but now it's coming on to I don't know. I don't think 2010 is soon enough or
You're right. I should go back probably
yeah,
2000 when
that's
the
what I'm
towers
saying.
came down.
Yeah, like
So
04,
unfortunately, 9/11, yeah, is
03, 04.
now at my age and all this time passed. I get it. It's changed so much since then that's I won't watch anything past 2002.
I mean, for me, I think again the peak was Return of the King, Lord of the Rings,
The
which
Kang, what was that? Black
Return of the
Panther?
Kings. No, Lord of the Rings. That was the last one where Frodo drops the ring in the thing and it ends for
Yeah.
3 hours. It's like a 3 hour fucking goodbye.
Wow, that's so funny. I was just randomly came across a clip and I don't subscribe to any agenda, but when I was scrolling through Facebook, randomly, Candace
Okay.
Owens was just talking about. I saw a clip where Candace Owens was talking about movies. I was like, all right, it's not politics. I was like, let me just check this out. And she was like,
Right.
was Lord of the Rings the last good movie? Like she was saying that too. Like, has the culture declined? Like, we got no more art. Like, she
Yeah.
was talking a little bit about Ice Spice, this artist, this young female hip hop rap artist, and how she
Yeah.
has a song now called something like Your shit don't stink," or something about shit and fart. So
Yeah. Yeah.
there's all
There
this
we
shit in
are.
there, too.
It's
Yeah,
opposite.
exactly. So it's
Yeah.
so funny you said Lord of the Rings when
Yeah.
Candace Owens, to me, she's super smart. You can say whatever you want,
Yeah.
but she's not a dummy.
I
So
don't
when she steps out of the political realm and gives you a little take on pop culture, I gotta say, I think she's right on the pop culture stuff.
Oh no. Yeah, she fucking rocks. I'm a big fan, you know.
Can we look at the Ice Spice song? Let's see if we can
Hold
see
on,
what
hold
this
on. We will
is.
get to it. I promise I'll put it on there. I'm going to
All
convince you
right.
on the wire. And I actually have another
Oh,
scene. This
don't
scene I
even
always thought
waste
was
your
good.
breath, my friend. I mean, yeah, you could play a clip, but
You see now?
Okay, so this is McNulty, the Irish cop. This is his partner.
okay. He's Black Irish. That's cool.
No. This is his partner.
Oh, well, why are you
You see now?
racist? You said that
I'm
so
here to tell you.
disappointingly.
This remaining silent shit ain't nothing like they make it out to be. Mm. You up in here all tight with it,
All right, well, set me
waiting
up,
for
bro.
your
I'm
pay
coming in
lawyer.
dry. Pause this shit and set me up.
This is
So
this is literally
the
go
mix
on.
partner. Okay. So
Black.
this
He's
is
just black.
what is this gentleman's name? I don't see color. What's this gentleman's name?
His character name is called Bunk.
Okay. Forrest Bunk.
Detective Bunk. Yeah.
Okay.
Forrest
Bunk.
Bunk. Yeah.
Okay. Is that like some
Yeah.
inside writer's joke? Like this is bunk. Like this is shit. This is like bunk is like slang for shit. But
That could
maybe
be
that's
his
just me.
that could be his nickname. That could be what the other cops call him. I'm not sure. I don't it's been
That's
years since
fucked
I watched
up.
it.
See that's
Well, you
racist.
know. But this is basically the intro to an episode. All right.
Okay.
And the reason I remember this clip, I thought it was a good scene, but it also doesn't spoil anything for the show.
All right,
It's-
well,
it's
give me a
almost
little story
unrelated.
here. What season are we in? Are we in midway to the whatever drug? It's about cops finding
No.
drug dealers, right? Pookie.
Right. So again, this is the very beginning of the episode. It
Of
opens
which
cold.
episode? What season?
I don't know, but this is kind of like him interrogating a couple of suspects that actually have nothing to do with the main story. It's just kind of like an intro to the show.
Okay. So it doesn't even matter what season and what episode this is.
Doesn't
'Cause what
matter.
did it run for, like 4 or 5 seasons,
I think so. Yeah.
and then it
Really
got
good.
canceled.
I don't know if it got canceled, but it ended on a good note. It wasn't like it wasn't like The Walking Dead where it went on for 9-10 seasons. This and it ended on a high note. It's like better than most, I'll say.
But even all the cult hardcore fans who talk about The Wire wish it had one more season.
Yeah, probably, but
no, that's
me.
Okay,
Probably not me. I don't know.
So great.
I don't know for sure, but it was a great show.
Wrong. All right.
All right. So there's your setup. Okay, I'm gonna run this back here.
Yeah, run it back because I really missed the whole.
You see now, I'm here to tell you, this remaining silent shit ain't nothing like they make it out to be. You up in here all tight with it, waiting for your pay lawyer, thinking you all wise, ain't you? No, see, that work when you some kind of criminal mastermind, when you ain't been seen running from the deed, when your own fucking running partner ain't in the next room putting you in. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's telling it like a little bitch.
Ooh.
We even went to Mickey D's for him because he was so motherfucking helpful. 2 quarter pounders, big fries, McDonald land cookies, Dr. Pepper. That's how your boy rolled, right?
Yeah.
All right, step out.
Where are we going?
Break room. So you can enjoy that, huh?
All right. I still ain't saying shit to y'all.
Yeah, I spoke to
what
white
the
monkey
fuck?
cops shit.
This is kind of revealing. The cops do this shit.
How many years you figure we've been doing this same
Okay.
shit?
20 at least.
Am I surprised by that?
No, just keep watching. Keep watching.
True.
Okay.
True. False. Load them up.
So this shit actually works, huh?
Hell yeah. Americans are stupid people by and large. We pretty much believe whatever we're told.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah,
Ew, what fucking year was this? What year was The Wire?
So can feel my
I
heartbeat.
know, right?
No, seriously, what year was
Well,
The Wire?
If
I don't
Marno
remember.
said I
I'll
had
tell you
the
after
gun,
this
he
one.
lying.
All right, good. Keep
We'll come
watching.
to- I want to say like
Machine tells
04.
tales, son.
I want to say
We
04,
ready, Professor?
03, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah. We'll start with an easy one. Is your name, in fact, Deshaun Fredericks?
Yeah.
Wait, are you not watching?
I'm looking at it too. I'm listening.
No. Again, it's visual.
What's visual? What's
Yeah.
fucking soap opera? All right, the
No,
cops in
man.
the thing, jiving it up. The Wire year. (2002).
Oh, okay. So I wasn't off. 2002 to 2008 or some shit like that.
Yeah, 2008.
Yeah. All right.
Also ran for 6 seasons.
6 seasons. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. No, because I get you. I get you fucking wireheads. I know this show's got a cult following.
Yeah.
All right. So let me run this one.
All right, go ahead.
You won't
try.
even give the scene a chance.
I didn't like it.
I already know.
This
Yeah,
guy
I already know what it
opened
Marno
is.
said I had.
Yeah,
What's that?
I didn't like it the minute this guy started talking. Like, I don't know why people are so interested in stories like this. I think there's something wrong with me. I don't know why I'm just wired the way I am. Maybe childhood trauma. But I don't care sincerely about stories like this. We got it. We got every CSI is the same thing. What did this kid do? He's selling drugs. They're pulling him in. Him and his friend who got the McDonald's, the Mickey D's. Even with the writing back then, oh my God, uh, they really are just stereotype. Hollywood's nobody stereotypes like
I feel
Hollywood.
like you were half listening though. Like, all right, you got like what he told him, right? Like, yeah, dude spilling the
I was
beans,
half
right?
listening to see if what I thought my gut
Yeah,
feeling
right, right.
was
So you
about it.
didn't give it a genuine chance, and
This is not the first time I've seen clips of The Wire or
okay,
hello. It's
good shit.
2024. Even though I didn't sit and watch the series, just being plugged into pop culture the way we are in our shows that we like, I know about I've seen many clips. Even that dude who just died of a drug overdose, everybody was so heartbroken. It was like, but he was so good in The Wire. Sorry, he
Yeah,
had the
right.
secret drug addiction that he overdosed from, allegedly. Hollyweird.
Now
But
that's the
he was
one.
great in The Wire.
He's great in The
So you're not,
Wire.
so you're
He
not the
kissed a
first
lot
one
of
to.
dudes in that show. He kissed so many dudes in that
Yeah.
show.
Oh, of
You
course.
know,
Let's cool. Let's have the
yeah, he
strong
was the
black man
gay,
kissing dudes.
the
Oh,
strong
and
gay black man.
yeah.
Wait, like
Okay.
I'll
But
give it
America's
credit.
dumb anyway. Most of Americans are dumb
Yeah,
anyway,
it's a
Felix. They
bad
believe
line.
anything they're told.
That's like
Wow.
some cynical cop line, though, you know. But yeah,
Looking
I
back
agree
at
with you.
that line, though,
It doesn't age well.
that line was put in on purpose.
But I mean, I don't know. I thought you just missed you're depriving yourself. It was a good scene, even if
So
you don't like the whole show.
why didn't he say a line like most people are dumb? Why did he say Americans?
Why Americans? Yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree
Because
with
it's on
you.
purpose. And look at and then okay, what the you know what I mean? It's like, go ahead, play a little more of this clip because I want to laugh at it. Because
Yeah,
I just don't. Every CSI pretty much is especially like the drugs and the black in the community shows, like it's all recycled and it's all language. Almost like I feel bad too because it's almost like saying like black people aren't smart enough to rise above this real stereotype of like how they be talking and all that stuff like that, and the kids on drugs, and this little kid probably shot somebody, he's gonna snitch on his friend, and it's just like this is where I go nuts. And like some black people even say it's like, oh, we're just constantly portrayed like this all the time, and it's just like I don't think they're wrong. It's just there's a weird thing, and I can't
I'll
get into
address
it.
that. I'll address
Please
that
do.
because yeah, I don't think I
School
don't think you're
my
quite correct. All right,
correctness.
because one right now, this scene is about interrogating like scared young kids who just
Mhm.
who got who fucked up.
Of
Clear
course,
that they
young
fucked up.
blackness to the kids, right? Would they
They're
shoot
in
somebody?
Baltimore, which is the hood, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
whatever they
Baltimore's a
don't
bad
even.
place. Right, exactly.
I don't think they specify what he did, what they did. I don't know if, or maybe I missed it, but I think they just said we caught you running from the deed. Your boy spilling, telling the guy in the next room everything. We even got a McDonald's, and that's why
That's just the
they walked
kids.
him through.
That's just the kid redundant recycled story that they like to push on the public. But then even the officer, like I don't understand, like this he's a professional. I've seen real professional police officers of all races and colors, and they're not in there being like so, and I get it, maybe he's just talking that way to interrogate the kid, but I
Yeah, to
just feel
intimidate
like
him.
the script is really written in this way that is just so stereotyped and one laned for these characters. I don't feel like this acting is genuine at all, and that doesn't translate with me either. I see all this like they're acting like with how they think they should be acting, and again, that's what soap operas they'll tell you soap operas is almost like corny stage theater. Like we want it to be like it doesn't have to be like an Academy Award winning performance. So I'm like, okay, so you're admitting to me you're coming in where bad acting is acceptable. Then you have these sometimes politically driven and race baited scripts on these recycled scenarios since the 80s, and I'm supposed to like it? No, I'm tuned out, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to vent and go on a rant about The Wire, but
Yes.
you wire heads, man, you're talking about these shows. And then tell me how this isn't fucking like the other one you like with the white teacher with the retarded son who smokes meth or something.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad?
Go ahead. Yeah, tell us more about the show. He goes,
Tell me how this
over
isn't just
3.
Breaking Bad
Nah, man. Nah, yeah.
Part 2.
Oh,
It's like,
I
what if we
wish
told this
we had
story
hundreds.
from the crack dealer's perspective?
I
But
wish we had
we don't want
hundreds
to
of
make
people.
them black because that might be too much. So let's make him a white, middle-aged doofus teacher, nerdy guy who goes bad. Yeah, he can do all this crazy shit because he's just a white simp dork, and then we'll make him kill people and do drugs. What was that? I think I liked it better when it was Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, no, Sons of Anarchy.
Let me shut the fuck up and get a drink.
Yeah. Damn, I should get a beer too. Hold on 1 second. All right. So, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's watch the rest of it. How long is this? Give me another
doesn't matter.
minute
Just
and a half.
Yeah, I already.
You don't
said
have
my
to.
piece,
Shit, man.
And maybe you want to edit it down for the abridged, friendlier version. And
Yeah.
I hope I don't come across. I feel like I'm making a defense actually against this kind of writing, and so. But
I'm gonna
maybe
edit
I'm wrong.
this. I'm gonna edit it. That's just gonna be like, wow, I liked this a lot. I will watch soon. Good choice, Sith Lord. It'll be like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have it all isolated.
Just the show's existence, I find insulting to me and to my neighbors, my fellow Americans out there.
So, all right. So give the rest a chance. So we're talking 1 minute and 40 seconds while I get my beer.
Yeah. Americans are stupid people by and large. We pretty much believe whatever we're told.
That wine again. Yeah, perfect. I'm glad. Perfect place to start it.
So can feel my heartbeat.
Folks, yeah.
If Marnell said I had the gun, he lying.
The machine tells the tale, son.
We ready, Professor?
Yeah.
We'll start with an easy one. Is your name, in fact, Deshaun Fredericks?
Yeah.
True.
And do you reside, in fact, the 1200 block of Woodyer Street in West Baltimore?
Yeah.
True.
And did you and Monell shoot your boy Pookie down on Carey Street just like Monell
Not
said you did?
Pookie.
No.
Pookie, no. Not the same Pookie from New
Lying
Jack
motherfucker.
City. Chris Rock's Pookie.
The machine is never wrong, son.
No, Ice-T killed him. No, not Ice-T.
Fuck,
The other guy.
man. Nigga
Who's the
can't
bad
never
guy?
keep his
Who's
damn mouth
Blade?
shut.
Wesley Snipes.
Busted a cap and
Yeah.
Pookie ass my own self. Left Marnell home and shit.
Yeah, he should have busted a
Just
cap
a
in him.
bitch is all.
Yo. Oh, he's just a bitch, yo. See, how much is life imitating art, or how much is art dictating life?
Bigger the lie,
Shows like this.
the more they believe.
That's my question to you, Sith Lord.
Yeah, put that to because that was too loud and you were drowned out a little bit. Please repeat that.
No, I won't. It's over now. We missed it.
It's fucked up. But yeah, I mean, you didn't dig the lie detector thing they had going?
No, what weird Xerox lie detector bullshit sci-fi Star Trek shit was that?
No, it was a copy machine. They just told the kid it was a fucking Xerox, and they just made him put his hand on. I mean, they told the kid it was a lie detector. They made him put his hand
And
on.
he's so
the thing.
stupid because he's
That
just
he
a
fell for.
poor, uneducated black youth who never had a proper education because of circumstance and Whitey, that he was dumb enough to believe that the Xerox machine, which is in every school that he probably maybe half attended through half his life, was a lie detector. Got it.
That's
Got
right.
it. And then you laugh and think that's
I laugh
clever
because I'm
as
racist.
the white American racist that you are,
Yeah.
and you think, what clever writing. They got him. Those cops are good.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's
yeah.
racist of you to assume that black people can't be that dumb. I could be that dumb. I'm Cuban. I could be that stupid.
Yes,
Why can't
Cuban B.
Cuban be? Why can't black kids be just as stupid as white kids and brown kids? I mean, you're talking about uneducated
Yes,
drug
there's a lot
dealers
of
in
dumb white
Baltimore.
kids. I'll attest to that.
You know, yeah. So, but again, you know, to not, I don't know. It's like it's. I don't find that racist. I mean, it was a black cop giving a test. You know, so that automatically makes it, you know, it makes it not
I want
racist.
you to rewind this and hear yourself back. And just when you
Yeah.
hear yourself back, imagine you as like an Antifa member
Was it
trying to
Hitler?
explain
Oh,
to you why the wire is good.
no,
And then tell me how you sound.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're way off. You know, same thing with Breaking Bad. You don't even know what the show's about. We should do the pilot episode for
Do
Hate
the
Watch
Run the trailer.
for Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Nah, not right. What's the trailer
Okay.
gonna do?
Then what the
What's
fuck
the
am I
trailer
gonna
gonna do?
for? The
No,
show's not going to change my mind. Again, he's talking about a show that's old and been out for like forevers now. So I've
Shit.
seen enough clips to know, like I was saying before, like, oh yeah, this is a show that I already know. I don't like these shows. This is one of those shows.
Have
So
you liked
saying,
any show like that?
watch this scene that you think is heavy or cool or hip or written well. It's just part of these shows I don't like. And a lot of those times I don't think they're cool and written well and sleek. You know, I think it's actually the lowest mundane of humankind. And I'm not.
So you never liked a cereal ever, like
Yeah, Frosted Flakes, Captain Crunch.
No, but like Law and Order or
Yeah, I liked Flash Gordon, Charlie Brown. I like those cereals. You know,
Charlie Brown. Okay,
Blondie loves Dagwood, Garfield.
Garfield.
You know?
No, but you know what I'm saying. Like, what about like Love Boat or remember Northern Exposure? Shit, we even enjoyed that. Star Trek.
I love Love Boat. Love Star Trek. Enjoyed Northern Exposure. I watched that with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
so what
way
will you think
after it came out? You know, at the
it is
time
held
I
up?
was like playing sports, so and Northern Exposure was like a show my parents watched at like 9 o'clock on a Thursday night while they drank Irish tea and shit. So at the time I didn't give a fuck about Northern Exposure.
Northern Exposure, yeah.
Being like, yeah, my late whatever, when we met, hooked up, you know, as a younger adult or a grown guy watching it, I was like, oh, that was actually a cool series. I like Northern Exposure a lot. Yeah.
Very good show. But what
even
would
that
you
was
say?
In the 90s. Technically, that was written and filmed in the 90s.
90, 91, 92, right? That frame.
Wow, you're saying it was that early? See, of course. So I'm not surprised that it was still good and that I'm hip to it, you know?
So this is what I'm trying to get to.
Stuff. Like when I was 12 in 92, 93, those first like 2 seasons of Seinfeld, I liked that like right away. And like I had a room in, like I said, in Brooklyn where I had bunk beds with my older brother. You know, while my other older brother was already out. So it was my middle brother and I in the bunk beds. So having the TV and the room to myself for a few hours was fucking gold, you know? And I just remember my brother had basketball practice over at the church at Old Lady of Guadalupe. He was on the basketball team. So every Thursday night from 7 to 10, I had the TV and I discovered Seinfeld and Mad About You. You know, the golden age of sitcoms, you know, before they got played out and repetitive.
We're talking about sitcoms. All right, but putting sitcoms aside, even though I agree with you.
Like by cereal, you meant, I'm assuming you meant running shows.
Drama, like, you know, the hour long. Like, I'm talking about like a Northern Exposure or I mean, shit, man. What else was there? Like Party of Five and fucking 90210. None of those I watched, but
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks
when it was like, and I missed it when it came out. I didn't see
weird ass show.
Twin Peaks was like in high school when it came out, but I didn't watch it then. But then you like get older, like the college age days, and like having like a roommate who's like, "Oh, you got to check out Twin Peaks." So I liked that because that was out there and bizarre and wacky and David Lynch and all that stuff. So that was kind of like done in a way where it's like you don't have to take it serious. It's almost like you're in on the joke, especially how they would spoof like old 60s kind of television. And Like that's when it was like sometimes you play something up to be hammy, and if you know it's meant to be played that way, you can kind of like get it, and like
Right.
go with the laugh of it. But not like The Wire, where bad acting's accepted, and it's not like so much like they're playing it hammy as much as like it's just like weak bad acting, a lower level. That's why back then Hollywood actors would never do television. That's all flipped now because everything like shows like The Wire, bad acting is acceptable. And these shows were doing so bad, you get a declining Hollywood guy, you get him on this up and coming new guy, you pay him enough to where he does the show, and then you get the guys like Charlie Sheen doing fucking 3.5 Men, which is garbage, straight garbage.
Yeah, I didn't even watch that show.
Right? Then you had all these celebrities now doing television, and
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston doing a show called I Smoke Meth.
Yeah. No, but go.
Garbage.
Leave that show alone till you watch it, motherfucker. But shit, he was good in Malcolm in the Middle.
And you refused. You refused to
all
play.
right.
All right,
you won me over.
But you're like, oh, let's watch some clips, and I was like, no, it's why?
Well, I feel like, no. I feel like the trailer.
Like did you ever watch that show Weeds?
I tried, didn't like it.
Me too. That's another show that like kind of started off good. Like season 1 of Weeds was good, but then right away it's like who's fucking who? She's fucking this guy for territory. You got the black guy coming in like, all right, little snowflake, and then she snowflaked the whole time, and she's sucking some dude's dick, and then of course the husband died, and she's got 3 shit kids. It's just like, and then the kids fucking his girlfriend. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, that's another thing too. And it started with Weeds, and it led to the Karate Kid, where I had to tap out on the Karate Kid shit, Cobra Kai,